All right, we're here with cornerback Kendall Hill. Kendall, how's this first week and a half been for you and for like the corners?
This spring ball has been different and unique. Having a new DB coach in Corey Hall. Coach Hall is a great coach. He pushes us to our max limit every day. He doesn't allow us to be a half secondary. He likes us to be a whole, everybody to play every position and know what's asked of us on the field. So I feel like this spring ball has been very challenging for me. I can't even lie, just because of the intensity of it. It's more competition in all spaces, in all places, even in special teams. So I'm very fortunate for it.
So what's been the most challenging part for you then?
My challenging part is not knowing the scheme, but just making sure I give max effort through everything, even if it's just sprinting to the ball and the ball is not near me after I've completed my job by covering my man. Being responsible for others and making sure I'm accountable to my teammates and to myself. So I'm very fortunate for this spring ball to have this coaching staff still and hear them implementing hard work into us that will not just only help us on the field but in life as well. So these teachings that we're learning out here has been very helpful.
Is it nice, learning from a coach who's, played in the NFL? And
yeah, like Coach Hall, he has a very, very good NFL background experience. He lets us know of that too. It's a fraternity, it's a brotherhood that he's a part of. He allows us to gain his brain, pick his brain, his knowledge that he's received along the way throughout his great playing career. So it's very helpful for us to have his knowledge because it helps you dissect a lot of the offense's plays, their schemes, and what they bring towards us as a defense.
And you were a converted wide receiver. Well, you did start safety to receiver, now you're back playing corner. Is it nice being able to, have that kind of corner last year, then be able to come in and play corner this year?
It is also very, very great to not have to change positions again, even though corner is very hard. And sometimes I get discouraged by just messing up in my technique, but I know it's my own self-fault. But it is very helpful coming from having the experience of playing in the Pac-12 the last 5 games at corner and then now be able to come here this spring and still be able to play the same position and just gain more knowledge and wisdom of the position. So it's been very, very helpful.
So would you say that knowledge is probably the biggest where you've seen the biggest
I feel
jump?
like it minimizes how much athleticism that you have to use out here on the field. It reduces that. It allows you to be a student of the game, pick up on things quicker so you can use your athleticism quicker instead of have to work harder instead of work smarter out here.
So you mentioned those last 5 games of last year. How comfortable were you out there, with the scheme and your technique and all that?
I was more comfortable with the scheme, but not with my technique. I felt like I was still a little iffy in my change of direction and how I move. But now, as I have an NFL coach that knows these type of drills, knows what I need to do in order to prove myself, I feel like I can only go up and down. So I'm very fortunate to have Coach Hall here. Coach Clune as a defensive coordinator, Coach A being a head coach that he is, a great guy, great man. So I'm very fortunate through this process that I've been here at Oregon State.
Do you think your size, is an advantage for you because you're, a pretty big corner, like over 6 feet?
I'm 6'2", 205. Very fortunate for my size, but I mean, I feel like it helps, but it's always those quick, fast guys that you have to monitor, and not just play with athleticism, use great technique. Size can only take you so far. Just being a student and knowing what's going on can help. So.
And you, like I said earlier, you're a receiver, now you're a DB. Victor Bolt and Dwayne Williams both said that they're the fastest player on the team. Who do you think would win in a race between those two?
I'm gonna have to keep it to the DB core and give it to Dwayne, man. Dwayne it's like comparing 2 fast cat animals in the Lion Kingdom in the jungle, and you can't just say a cheetah and I guess you say a jaguar. They're both pretty fast, both pretty swift, both use their athleticism. I mean, I really have to go with Dwayne. Dwayne has great catch-up speed ability. I wish I had his speed being 6'2" and 205. It would help.